I really don't know how to start there. Actually, there's so many ways to say goodbye. The first one of many goodbyes was 8 August 2018, I think. It was a blank page. A fresh start on the other side of Earth. I remember thinking, wow, everything here feels like the movies, yeah. I went to my first football game, and there was one time I accidentally joined a frat party. I also had my first concert with Shawn Mendes, the first retreat of many retreats, and I learned how to drive. And I accidentally scratched a car for the first time. Sorry, Jerry. I designed my first chip in school, interned with a startup that went bankrupt, and the trillion-dollar company of my dreams. I got to interview Will Smith, and then I got cancelled, and I got to film many protests. This camera. I had a ton of adventures with my camera. I fell in a lake, got saved by a park ranger, I navigated in the dark and slept in a car, and I fell asleep to the galaxy and shooting stars. Mountains and sunrise, sunsets and great hikes, scooting through random cities and getting lost in LA. Man, I'll miss road trips. But above all, I'll miss you, the people I road tripped with, the people watching this. I'll miss driving in pitch blackness while singing Ed Sheeran and Shawn Mendes. I'll miss the many rounds of werewolf and deep talks at Moyston. I'll miss late nights watching movies or playing Catan and Dominion at Channing. I'll miss the tears we shed, the fears we overcame together. A very different Adriel arrived in America 2 years ago, and that's because so many of you have deeply impacted my life. And so, although I leave, I'm not leaving you behind. I carry the music of road trips and DMCs in my Spotify playlists. You're in the way I make my instant noodles with spam and eggs, and how I ask my community, how are you? And wait for a real answer. You're the reason I say Sag and y'all and OMG and wunderbar and water. It's in my accent, my film photos and notes on my ESV study Bible. It's how certain foods and drinks will evoke memories of summers spent baking and evenings spent talking. In the struggles and successes, insufficiencies and excesses, heartbreaks and breakdowns, growing up and lockdown, 2 things have kept me going. God's faithful provisional support and all your love, encouragement, and the many times we spent together. I guess what I'm trying to say in all of this is there are many ways to say goodbye, but I never imagined it would be this hard. I love you guys and I'll miss you so, so much. Thank you for making my time in Berkeley the best time of my life. And with that, all that's left to say is goodbye.